ètò kù sí ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ sí ti kékeré àwọn ká tó lọ síbi ọ̀rọ̀ sí ti ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àṣẹ ń fẹ́ra wa kí la need fáànù àti iná ìta bá ní fáànù náà tí ò sí náà we need a solar fan. Even the solar fan is going to be powered by solar with the solar panel. So each solar fan now we can get one for 150,000 or 130, something like that. Solar fan. Enter solar fan. Okay. How much are you selling solar fan? 110. Is it powered by solar? By lightning, by sunlight, by electricity? You can use electricity or you use sunlight. Okay, it's two. She said she's selling solar fan. This is the month where wherever you give, it's going to come back to you in multiple fold. Yeah, Onigari, are you living? Yeah, Onigari. Yeah, Leshini. Are you living? You came late and you are still going. I want customer call you. Yeah. The YouTuber is working, Abi. The YouTuber is working. Oh yeah. Go and answer the customer. Maybe make much profit there, so that when you come next, you come and contribute your own money for fan. Because we are going to buy the fan together. You know, like I told us, you see, when you start something newly, everybody that knows what you are doing will stay back. They are just watching from far. They are looking at Salam Alaikum. I want us to give me listening ears. Gbogbo àwọn tọmọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń bí gbogbo wọn space wa wọ́n wò ó pé ṣé wọ́n máa ṣe àbọ̀n ní lè ṣe. Will it continue? This man, this woman. I want to say they have much asalatu. They go to Nasfa, they go to Koribu, they go to Farm 1. They will not do it. It's there. We are seeing it. We are seeing the handwriting of everybody. In Alabibia today, 2,500 people are fed in a day. If you go to Alabibia today, you eat free food. Can we feed 5 people here now? Are we doing it? Can we do it? The answer is yes. Can I do it personally? The answer is yes. But the Alabibia that is feeding 2,500 people in a day, the management has been available for more than 22 years. They've been doing it and they are succeeding in it. There are certain things that I saw with Alabibia that made me to say, let me partner and carry the banner. To feed one person in the month of Ramadan, do you know what it is? Talk of a society is now feeding 2,500 people a day. If all of us are there today, all of us will eat before we leave. That's Alabibia. Such money is gotten by other people. Some of you they don't spend it like that. And those are the traits. And that's why we say we can do it. But meanwhile, if you say you can do it, go and perform now. Abi? Go and do. Let's see what you can do. And that's the stage we are. So that's why resilience has to be there. Personal sacrifice needs to be there. Some of us will not go out except when they know that where they will get to, they will get something there. That's where we find ourselves in Nigeria. But our brand is different. We go to lay foundations and to build on the foundation laid. So we need, before Ramadan will end, we need at least 4 solar farm. And if each one is, how much, mommy, do you call it that you are selling? 110. If you cannot get it lesser than that somewhere else, we patronize her because I'm seeing you for the first time, Abi. I'm seeing her for the first time today. But alhamdulillah, it will be easier for us to get. And that's the essence of this gathering. Now, we are going to do Nasiya today that I've not done before. I've not done it here before. But I'm going to do it today. I'm a Shewasi late now. I think Shewasi last today. But today, I'm a body. Come on, Bala, I'm today. Kuje kari so. Come on, Bala, I'm kuje kari. Gbogbo ẹni tó dẹ̀ máa gbọ́, as it is entering, may it be meaningful. As it is entering, may it be useful for us. Father, Bismillah, Mina Shaitani Rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la yasharu qawmin minkum asa yakunu khayrun minhum wala nisa'i min nisa'i asa yakunu khayrun minkunna wala talmisu anfusakum wala tanabazu bil alqab bi'sal ismul fusuq ba'da al iman wa man lam yatub fa ulaika hum zalimuna ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ishtanibu kaseeran mina dhanna inna ba'da dhanni ismun wala tajassasu wala yaktab ba'dukum li ba'di yuhibbu ahadukum ay akula lamu ayim etan fakaritumuhu wattaqullaha innallaha tawwabur rahim ya ayyuhan nas inna laknakum min dhakari wa unza waja'alnakum shuyuban wa qabaila lita'arafu inna akramakum indallahi atqakum wallahu alimun khabira wallahu alimun khabira sadaqallahu al-azim. Salutallah, the God of yesterday, the God of Ibrahim, the God of Ismail, the God of Isaac, the God of Yaqub, the God of Musa, the God of Isa, the God of Zulkifli, the God of every prophet that has come. Islam is regarded as religion of tale. No. We have 3 stages in our religion. The first one is tale telling, storytelling. Tales by moonlight, Itan. When you listen to the story, you pick your own dear. Secret of how did Noah, how was he able to maneuver the ship on a very big ocean? Báwo ló ṣe ṣe ọkọ̀ yẹn? What is the secret behind the sailing of that ship? How? And that is the Ilimu Batini. Our fathers, we go back to that story. We go and read it. We go and listen to what is Noah saying when he was on the ship. It's okay, you too start saying it. Tí wọn náà bá ń sọ ọkọ̀ tiẹ̀ náà ò ní dànù, Ọlọ́run ní dọ́kọ̀ wa nù bá. That's the first thing. The second thing is the current situation that we are. You have listened to the tales, the story and everything. You now know. Now, what is the current situation we are? Look at when we had the first democratic election. Look at what happened. I was watching TV by 3:30 a.m. today. After we have done Tajud, YouTube, let's rest 30 minutes. We are now listening to NASFAT, the NASFAT chairman. He was now narrating NASFAT 30 years. 30 years of NASFAT in existence. The man was now talking how they go to Ibadan, how they meet, how the way they started like this, how they do all those things, blah blah. I was just asking myself, where was I when they were going about doing all those things? Look at what NASFAT has turned to in the world today. There is NASFAT in UK, there is NASFAT in US, there is NASFAT everywhere. The only thing is, are they managing it? Are they really enjoying themselves? Are people there really, are you getting now? Is it by building? Is it by building a very big, by building structure of human being? Because what happened in the society is also happening in government. What happened in government is also happening to society. Somebody will be working day in, day out, morning and night. Could they need new lower? Are they my shepherd along? Are they my phone? Are you getting now? Because in the Quran, they have a clean while I'm in an end to shepherd along, not like genuine yellow. Yes, only she said the shafa or whatever. I'm not even going there. So, days of yesterday, stories of today, then in what we are doing today, what will it be tomorrow? Can we see the future? Are we seeing tomorrow? With the kind of system the way we are doing our salary, are we projecting 6 months to this time? How do we want the body to be? How in the next 6 months? How is it going to stand? Then in the next 1 year, how is it going to stand? Is it part of what we are supposed to be knowing? Ṣé bá ṣe rán ṣe contribution wa, ṣé bá ṣe rán ṣe àsálàtù wa, ṣé bá ṣe rán ṣé kí ni irú advancement wo ló máa bá wa? Apart from personal contribution, pé ẹnìkan wá fún wa lówó. Because when the chairman of NASFAT was talking, he said they were looking to raise maybe 2 million naira or whatever to put in their bank to start operating their account. That they have treasurer among them, because the person was a banker, he was the one that they were giving the money, and the person was doing it rightly. He was keeping the money, saving the money, and giving them the account every time. But when it is the time to do a major thing, they needed good money, and they were taxing themselves. You bring 20,000, you bring 10,000. Before you know, somebody just stood amongst them there and say, but one thing that I picked from his presentation is that as they were coming, they were inviting people. As they were coming, they were telling people. They were coming with their children, they were coming with their son, they were coming with people that can help to do 1 or 2 things. How many people have you come here with? How many do you want to come here with next week? Neutral person that has not been going to NASFAT, that has not been going to Korib, that has not been going, that felt, I want to be a part of Alabibia. So those are the 3 things tó wà ní Quran nìyẹn. Mẹ́ta yẹn náà ni ìtànà kò lè rí nǹkan lò. Where we are today, wáàsí tó máa pẹ́ ní mu, then ọ̀la planning tó rọ́lọ́ gan ọba planning lè sọ pé yayu alẹ́dínà àmọ́nù. I call on those of you who are believers. La yazharu qawmin min qawm. One group amongst you should not laugh about the other group. Má rò pé a dájú wọn lọ. Má rò pé a dájú wọn lọ. Má rò pé a dájú wọn lọ. Má rò pé ìran Ìlọrin lèmi. I am from Ìlọrin. I am from Ìbàdàn. I am from Oyole. I am not a Dagi. I am not a Hausa. I am not Igbo. I am not Kogi. Liars have come in common. One group should not belittle. Má ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, má wo èèyàn bẹ́ńtẹ́lẹ́ pé àbáṣe wá bí nsìn àájì àti wo aṣọ dáadáa kìíní kan tó múra dáadáa. No, wọ́n ṣe Islam nìyẹn. That's not what we are here for, and that is not what should be generally, because that's what we are seeing generally. When you come to government now, PDP is always attacking APC. APC is always attacking PDP. Instead of them to govern the country, instead of them to give us the basic amenities that we needed, provide free education. What we pray for in this country are what we are getting outside the country for free. When people are going out, somebody will sell a house, sell car, sell everything in Nigeria to go and live in a homeless home, to go and stay in homeless place in UK, I mean Canada. Ó mọ̀ ìgbé tó ń bá kúrò gbogbo owó tó ní tó ń bá tà tán wọ́n pe orúkọ kìíní yẹn homeless ni. So government is the one taking care of the people there. Nílé ayé kan náà táwa yìí. So liars are coming in kóòmù kí ìjọ apá kan má fi jọ apá kejì ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Don't laugh at anybody o. Don't belittle anybody o. Don't say look at what is happening in Ilorin today. Àwa ni ní Kùránì, àwa ni kinní kan, àwa ni astagfirullah ọ̀rọ̀ ló débẹ̀ inú àwẹ̀ láwa yìí. Mi ò lọ́ta o, mi ò dẹ̀ lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́. Bọ́rọ̀ bá ṣe rí la ṣe sọ. I don't have enemy and I don't have friends. I talk the way the Almighty God and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says we should say it. How can it be that it is in that city that you find somebody who is butchering somebody? Ìlọrin láti lẹ́yìn tó ń gòkú tó ti ń gé orí tó ti ń géyàn tó lè jọ máa fà láti lè ìran àfà. Ká má fira wa ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ mọ́. Don't belittle anybody. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ la. Ọlọ́run tún wá sọ, God now specify it. He now even say it. Wàlá nìsáì mí nìsáì because you know pé àwọn obìnrin nǹkan ni wọ́n lọ́tọ̀. He now say wàlá nìsáì mí nìsáì. Ìran apá obìnrin kan obìnrin ta nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe wá sí fún wa ni? Wàlá nìsáì mí nìsáì. Kíjọ àwọn obìnrin kan apá kan nú àwọn obìnrin kó má fi apá kan nú obìnrin ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Group of enlightened ladies, because when you look at our society today, the most educated people are the most vulnerable ones, because now then they know their rights. I know my right, I know my right. She will not marry 40 years, 45 years, she will not marry. On top of I know my right. And the one that marry will claim equality, and before you know it, ọmọ àbílẹ̀ yẹn lẹ̀. Bí tó ti ń bọ́kọ ẹ̀dú ẹgbẹ́, tó ti ń bọ́kọ ẹ̀dú ọgbà. Tọ́lọ́ba tún wá ṣe, you know, women are now having much opportunity now to get job, to do this. She will not submit. So God intentionally mentioned women. Abẹ́ ń sùn. Ta ló ń sùn kó sọ fún mi? Are we hearing what I'm saying? Yes. This is the Quran, because this is the month of Quran. We need to tell ourselves. I've said it, I've never sounded like this since we've started here. The Quran is meant to wake you up from your sleep. Quran is meant to activate you, to rejuvenate you. When you sit before a dahi, somebody who's preaching, and you are not being touched by what he's saying, you know. This month, the kind of sermon that we're supposed to be hearing should be the kind of sermon that will make whatever they are doing up there for them to to look at the right thing to do for the masses. But if we are with ourselves like this, we talk what affects us directly. Young lady Dimori. One woman is a nation. Obìnrin kan nation ni. Àwa ní obìnrin 50. Ká má rí state àbí ká má rí local government ńbẹ̀. You don't get what I'm saying? Téèyàn bá bí obìnrin kan, one nation lèèyàn ní. Èèyàn á bí obìnrin 50. Wọn wá lè ṣe thing local government. As in, am I communicating? Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi yé? So Quran said, "Wala nisai min nisai." We are Igala, we are Kogi, we are this, we are better than them. God said, don't ever join anybody to do it. Because why? Because the people you feel you are better off, they may be more valuable than you in the sight of God. That person you look down on. So many people have looked down on me, repete, and they will come back. So many people just look at you like this, especially when you are not wearing a watch of 500 million. You are not putting. They say when they want to assess you, and that's what is killing us in this country. The day Mark Zuckerberg came to Lagos, nobody knew Mark Zuckerberg was in Lagos, and somebody identified him. That's more than $300 billion. The way Alibaba entered this country, nobody followed him. That's somebody that has just given Nigeria $1 million. But for us, agonjọ wa lójú, olòṣì, lagonjọ lójú, olòṣì ni mọ́tò ń jọ lójú, olòṣì ni ilé ń jọ lójú. So wala nisai min nisai, asaya kunu khairu minhunna. One set of women should not laugh or play down or look down on the other set of women. Torí pé ní yìí ń ta rice lẹ́nu, ó ń ta pọ̀pọ̀, ó ń ta kìnìún, wá rò pé kò ń ṣe irọ́ ni o. And when we came here, when we started this place, that's what we treat to ourselves, to say all of us can be somebody. I am not too small. I'm more than 50 years today. I'm 50 plus in age. I've seen where Iyabo ní bread, he was just selling bread. Ó dẹ̀ kọ́lé, ó dẹ̀ gba àwọn accountant sílé. Iyabo tó ń ta bread, ó ní bread. Iyabo was a bread seller. And Iyabo was in Lagos. He was the one that built 2-story building, about 2 or 3. And she's now a tenant to chartered accountants. So wala nisai min nisai asan yakunu khairu minhunna. Women should mind how they see themselves. Don't look down on anybody. One thing that I like about God is that kò fọlá ẹni kankan. Àti babaláwo, àtàfà o, àti everybody tó ń wọ̀la, kò sẹ́ni tó rí, nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody can say tomorrow I'll be like this. Nobody. So be careful how you treat people. Wala talimisu anfusakum. Don't betray trust that is given to you. Agabagebe, where they started discussing about somebody now. If you know you don't have anything positive to say about the person, if you know you don't have anything positive to say about that person, don't keep mute. Don't say anything. You are in a group of about 4 or 5 people, and you don't know the facts. You don't have the facts. You don't have all the truth. Why will you contribute to say, yes, I know him, can't you see us? Can't you see, I know him now, is this, is that, and you don't know anything. Don't be part of people there will be expanding certain nicknames. Wèrè olórin, wèrè wòlíì àbí wèrè kí ló ló ń jẹ́ ńlọrin yẹn. There's one now that is wèrè Ọlọ́run. Is that wèrè Ọlọ́run? And he will tell you it's Ruya that brought it. What type of Ruya is that? Wèrè olórin, wèrè oníjó, all sort of stupid things. Because once you answer certain name after you are, anyway, this ayah is talking to Mumini Mumina, those of us who really believed. Wèrè oníjó, Muslim, he said he's a Muslim. Wèrè olórin jàre, he said he's a Muslim, but openly he's doing he was worshiping other deities. After he has done that, Adamon ọlọ́pàá lọ gbé. This is the Fusukba that Lamia too far like don't nickname somebody in a name he doesn't want. Yeshu. Yeshu limbo, Yeshu báwo. Osha. Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ Osha? So don't call somebody a name she does not like or he does not like. That's why you need to give yourself your own name. Give múra lórúkọ tó fẹ́, orúkọ báyìí ni kẹ́ máa pè mí. Ẹni tí o bá ti lè pè ẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò mọ̀ kò lè pè ẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Tell the people that this name I want you to call me. When the person cannot call you that name, let the person go. Name yourself, name your children. This is the word of Quran and not my own. I will just say one and I'll round it up because it seems we are all tired, Abi. Are we tired? Abi, we are enjoying the talk. Yes. In the following ayah, I said, Ya you are ladina amanu. I call on you that has come for salati today, you that has left sleep, because some of us we did tajud. Apart from Tarawih, we still wake up in the night, we still cook, we still do, we are still here. Ọlọ́run jẹ́yàn, kò ń jẹ́yàn rọ. God will always pay you back. That's why he wants you to know him very well before you worship him. Understand him. Ìtànibù kẹsíra mi náà dọ́ọ̀nì conjecture wọ́n ní wọ́n pé mo rò pé wọ́n sọ wípé I think wọ́n rò pé bẹ́ẹ̀ àyàn sọ pé mo rò pé o. Mo rò pé mo gbọ́ pé kinní kan pé don't operate in that realm. If you hear anything about somebody, approach the person mentally, approach the person with love, call the person, ask questions. These are things that debar progress in prayer. These are things that debar some people to have what they are actually looking for. Wọ́n tẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n ní pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe. Prophet Muhammad ó ní làtàdúkú kí làwà kọ́ máa tẹ̀lé wọn má pẹ̀lú wọn tẹ̀lé wọn sọ pé wọ́n ní wọ́n pé. Mo gbọ́ pé ẹni yìí wọ́n sọ pé aráàlú báyìí ni, mo gbọ́ pé ẹni wọ́n sọ pé ọmọ báyìí ni, mo gbọ́ pé ẹni wọ́n sọ pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ti kú, mo gbọ́ pé ẹni wọ́n sọ pé kí ló tó bèrè lọ́wọ́ onítàn. Ask the person now. When you hear that she lost her husband, if you are close to him, you will ask her. If you are not close to her, that's why we have WhatsApp, that's why we have phone. There's nothing you want to do now you cannot do in a second. Don't follow conjecture. Continue yéèyàn. You cannot be fasting and at the same time you have somebody that is telling you what is not. No. Inna ba'da sọ́ni ismu, because every result you get from conjecture is a sin. Àpá kan wà níbi kan tó ríran tó rọ̀là ó wá lọ bá ó wá sọ pé bọ́ọ̀lù ó ṣe rí ni ó wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lóòótọ́ ó ti gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kò wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nu yóò kù sínú náà ni. Ẹ bá mi wo, ẹ bá mi yẹ̀ wò, ẹ bá mi ṣe kí ló yẹ̀ wò, ẹ tún wọ́n lọ bá kókó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ nǹkan wò ṣó yẹ ara ẹ̀ wò náà, òun yẹ ara ẹ̀ wò ló wà níbi tó wà yẹn. Inna ba'da sọ́ni ismi fala tajassasu wala yaghtab ba'dukum li ba'di, má sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn lẹ́yìn mọ́. Don't bite. This is Al-Quran, it's not me. Quran say don't do what? Don't bite. Má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn. Don't gossip. Inú àwẹ̀ yìí sí béèyàn bá ti gbé borùn wá sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ sákúrò mbẹ̀. I don't want. Àwọn dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé ẹjọ́ amú tọ́pìkì mi báwo la ṣe fẹ́ rìn. Let's discuss another thing. Progress. Torí pé kí ni? Yuhibbu ahadukum an yakula láàmù àyín maitan fakaritumu. Mélòó nu wa ló lè jẹ ẹran òkú ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ tó bá kú? Wọ́n gbé lẹ̀ báyìí kó yá ẹgẹ́ ẹran ẹsẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ kó jẹ. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn, àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn, tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn lẹ́yìn. Somebody who bites, somebody who gossip, somebody who says something he does not know in your absence. That's the example of that person. He's eating the flesh of his brother. That's why at times to be in a society, to be in a group of people, to be man nemela, I don't, because there's no how they will not discuss somebody. There's no how somebody will not discuss somebody. There's no how this person will not talk about this person. There's no how, for you to stand alone. What you send the message? Don't you see him? That's him now. Your money, omo bikini, do money, abe, money won marry you. They don't know you. They don't know anything about you. I remember when I contested in this town. There's nothing I did not hear about my mom. My mom. That she just came here once. Nothing that they did not say because of I don't even know what led me to that time. Just because we said we want to know people. I want to know. That's all. That's my mission. It's only a military era that they have brain, but democracy is killing the nation. Democracy is a big scam, because in military time, somebody from Gombe will be an administrator in Lagos State. Somebody in Nasarawa will be an administrator in Ibadan. Somebody in Ibadan or Oyo State will be an administrator. That's the way it should be. But in a democracy where if you are not, even if you are indigenous of that place, one láti mọ̀ yálà ìyá tó bí yálà yá ẹ̀. And the country is going, look at what the country is giving us. If not to bá aṣọ Ọlọ́run ló ń gbà wálẹ̀. It's only God that's helping us in this country. Because all these things that God is talking about is what we are doing. Democracy yẹn ẹ̀tànjẹ tó tó sí. Because if it is really a democracy, how can an Hausa boy that was born in Lagos not contest for governorship there? Kí ló bá dín náà? Nígbà tí Britain tọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà ní councillor tó wà ní kíní. Nígbà London ní America àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n jẹ governor wọ́n ṣe kíní bẹ̀. Why tí ní Lagos state àbí ní Ọ̀yọ́ state àbí ní tọmọ tó bí níbẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìran ẹ̀ bóyá Ìbàdàn ni ó ti wá tó dẹ̀ bí ní Kano kí ló dé lè contest fún governor Kano state? àbòsí, irọ́, ẹ̀tànjẹ. And until we change, that is the fact. We need to tell ourselves. You want to hear, you don't want to hear. I cannot live another 70 years. So if anybody do anything to anybody now, ó kàn ṣe rẹ̀ nítorí ìfọ̀ abọ́lọ́wọ́ adá Ọlọ́run ló. Gbogbo àtàwọn bí in the next 70 years tàbá ṣì wà láyé, over time wa yẹn ó after àkùlà yàtọ̀ sáwọn méjì. Gbogbo àwọn tá ti cross 50 bí. If you do more 70 years, over time là ń lò. Over time ni náà ó ti pẹ́ jù nìyẹn. So we need to say it the way it should be. This is the month of truth from individual family. Látòrí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa, parenting, governance, the institutions. Nígbà tí àwa wà kékeré, kó tó parọ́ wọn ti sọ pé irọ́ ò dá o kìíní kan, moral lesson kìíní kan, wọn ti ò ní jí ò ní parọ́. Ìsìn wọn kọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́gbọ́n school. They are even teaching them how to lie in the school. Ayuibu adukum ayakula lamu ayi mẹ́ta fakaritumu watakullaha inna Allaha tawwabur rahim. Ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Fear him. Fear him. Because whatever he wants to do, I think I need to read the last one and we end it. He now said, yeah, you are nurse. I call all of you human being. You know, he was calling Anedina Amonu before, the two ayah. He now said, yeah, you are nurse. I call upon you people. People, either a believer, anybody. Yeah, you are nurse. I call upon mankind. I created you male and female. I now created you plan. Mo dá yín, mo dá ọ tó wà ní Ìbàdàn sí Ìbàdàn, mo dá ọ tó wà ní oko Mọ̀pó sí Mọ̀pó, mo dá Ayẹyẹ sáyẹyẹ, mo dá Ọ̀yọ́ sọ́yọ́, mo wá nígbà àwọn bàbá àwọn kan máa ń kọlà, wọ́n máa ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó wá ló ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí kí ni lè tọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ láti máa dára yín mọ̀ lásán nìkan ni, láti dára yín mọ̀ ni. Kọ́mọ bàbá àtọmọ ìyá kọ́mọ máa bára wọn ṣe nǹkan pọ̀. Kí ọmọ tán jọ bí ní ìdílé kan náà kọ́mọ máa bára wọn sùn. Hello. Káwọn kan mọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹlòmíì ọmọ ìyá kan náà tán bá bí wọn pọ̀ ó lè jẹ́ lè máa lọ fọ́kọ bí kan lè máa káwọn náà má tún lọ kán má lọ mistakenly máa fẹ́ra wọn tí ò dẹ̀ kán fẹ́ra wọn. Àbí láti jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ṣe fún yín tó jọ́rọ̀ ajé Nàìjíríà sì á ṣe epo ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo ṣe kíní sí Niger Delta, mo ṣe kòkó sí Ìbàdàn, mo ṣe kíní sí kẹ́lì dára yín mọ̀ pé àwa la ní kòkó báwo la ṣe jọ fẹ́ ṣòwò pọ̀ tá a ti mọ̀ ga sí. Mo dá yín ní ẹ̀yà ìran ẹ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ láti mọ̀ dára yín mọ̀ ni. Diversity yín progress ló yẹ kó jẹ́. Your diversity should be in unity. I did not create you a Yoruba man, an Igbo man, an Hausa man in order for you to be an enemy. No! I created you in order for you to identify yourself and praise me for doing that. Because the tongue I'm using to speak English now, the same tongue can speak Hausa, the same tongue can speak Ebira, the same tongue can speak Yoruba, the same tongue can speak Kanuri, the same tongue. Is the tongue different? The tongue is different. The tongue is tongue. A Chinese man I want to talk. Is one. I did that in order for you to identify identity name. And you praise me more. Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. Upon all these things, the most honored person, distinguished among you, not distinguished senators. The distinguished among you, not the distinguished out of nonsense. The distinguished among you are those people in akramakum indallahi atqakum, are those that have the fear of God in their hearts. It's not about being an alpha. It's not about being an activist. It's about the fear of God, about justice. May the Almighty Allah in His infinite mercy be with each and every one of us. We are here as a Muslim. The major target is for us to enter paradise. Any other thing is with the will of God. One of my friends is older than I do. He's about 60 something years. It's about, I think he should be closer to 60 now. Immediately we left the secondary school, he was opportune to get a job with one big institution, and he worked in that institution for complete 10 years. Do you know, within 5 years that he was working in that institution, if he's a conscious person about building houses and that, he would have built. He didn't build, he was just trying to build his people, build his brothers, build his this, build that. And do you know, under 10 years, he left the job. They sacked I don't know what happened. The job, he left the job. And since then, I think I should be around 20 something years there then. Since then, he was not able to build it. He just texted me this morning. Yeah, Sheikh, thank God I packed to my house. Inside Ramadan. So if he's not, I don't know how to narrate this story, but if he does not have tawakkul, if he doesn't, because he Subhana Rabbika. Ejeka shadra. Aram Rabbana alayka tawakkalna wa alayka nabna wa alayka al-masir. Rabbana la taj'al lana fitnatan lil ladina kafaru lana. Rabbana innaka antal azizul hakim. Laqad kana lakum fi uswatun hasana liman kana yarju wal yawmal akhir wa man yatawalla fa inna Allaha huwal ghaniyyul hamid. Lama Rabbana ablana min azwajina wa zurriyatana qurratan a'yuni waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salatu wa salamun alal mursalin alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Tabani tó ní béèrè bismillah.